Harlequin.
Well, I'm Ivy. I guess I'd say I'm a creative. I model things that I make. I take photographs, make images, different things, and I cosplay. I love doing cosplay, and that's what I'm quite passionate about at the moment. I got into cosplay by accident, and I used to do all sorts of modelling. I started off with doing car events, like fast car magazine and stuff like that. Yeah, so I used to have the blonde hair and the pink tan and everything. And then I moved into latex. I was offered some latex work, and I was doing that for quite a while and had some interesting fetish events that I went to. I was doing catwalks for and stuff like that. And then one day I got asked to be modelling with this snake, and I'm terrified of snakes. And I thought, I'll take my Halloween costume, which was poison ivy, and I made that. And I thought, I'll turn it into a kind of Adam and Eve thing with snake. I ended up taking a wig and doing poison ivy as well while I was there. And I didn't know at the time that cosplay was a thing, because it's not really as big over here. Like, I've not heard that many people at the time when I started anyway. It wasn't a massive thing. Anyway, loads of people were commenting saying, oh, I love your cosplay. And I was like, what's cosplay? So I look it up and I'm like, oh my god, this is a thing I can actually do, and I love it. The next thing I thought, what can I build next? And in return for doing model nights, I got photography courses, and over time I built my portfolio up. I managed to finish off a photography course and set up my own studio at home, and that's how I cosplay by myself now.
Wow, a snake, that is so random.
It was like 7 foot.
Seriously?
No, honestly.
What, like a python?
It was, I can't remember what exact snake it was. It was like a yellowy coloured one called Obi. I just remember that because it had this marking that looked like the word Obi on its head. So I was terrified of it. But by the end of it, I actually loved this snake.
Really?
Yeah. It totally changed my opinion. Didn't kill me, so...
That's a way to put it.
Well, I wanted to experiment with different types of photography, and obviously, like I said, I've done fetish work, I've done car modelling with cars. I wanted to experiment a bit more with like lingerie and art nude and things like that, and unfortunately other social media platforms don't accept that, and I was looking for ways to kind of push the boundaries with my creativity, and it really appealed to me that I can actually do that on OnlyFans, and people have been really, really supportive, which also means I can invest back into my work now. From OnlyFans, I've got some new like lights and things that I can put in my studio, and I've managed to get the warbler for my prop that I brought today. That was from the fund from OnlyFans. So the Harlequin that I'm doing is actually partly because of OnlyFans.
Oh.
So yeah, so it's really made a difference to my life. It's completely changed it, on top of the fact that people have been supportive. I have health problems, and people have been really, really supportive with that as well, and it's helping me fund some private healthcare that I wouldn't have had otherwise. So it is life-changing to me. You know, I look through people's Instagram and I think, oh, that you know, Lolita looks beautiful, or like, oh, that gothic look is gorgeous, and I like to think that I could be one of those people, but I tend to change from day to day. Like, it depends on my mood. Like, one day I can be wearing all black and people will say, oh, you look really gothic, and then I'll have a pair of kitty ears in my hair and people will be like, you're so kawaii. And I don't think I kind of stick to one aesthetic, but I think I really do admire that people do it, because it takes a lot of dedication. It's like a whole lifestyle, I think, more than just what you wear. But I like to express myself through clothing and my makeup, my big loud makeup that way.
No, I totally get you, because I think I want to be a goth, but I can never quite get there.
Yeah.
You know, like, I can't just wear black all the time.
Yeah.
You need some change sometimes.
Exactly the same. And like, I'd love to wear black lipstick, but I don't think I really get away with it. I don't know. So some people do, but some of the accounts that you see and what people wear, it's amazing. And I just think aspiration.
So it's pretty obvious from your social media that you're a pretty big gamer, and I have here something from a game which I understand you've made. So what game is this from?
This is Jin, his classic base skin, and he's from League of Legends, the Riot game. I absolutely love that game. It's one of the games I've invested most of my time into and money. I like to cosplay a lot of their characters because the skins are always really interesting, and each character, they get kind of new personalities with each skin. Like there's pop star ones and kind of blood moon ones that kind of evilly, and you always get like different kind of feels from each character, so they're really interesting to explore the whole lore and the different types of characters that they do. And yeah, he is a marksman. He's quite a hard man. You can probably tell by his mask there, but yeah, he's quite a dark character, but he's a lot of fun. So yeah, that's Jin. At the moment I'm playing Pokemon Sword. I'm nearly at the end. I kind of get to the point where I work quite a lot in the day at the moment, and I'm like, oh, at the end of the day I'll play some game, and I get like maybe half an hour on it, and I'm just at the end of Pokemon Sword now and facing Leon. I don't want to give too much away in case people haven't played it, because I would be so annoyed. But yeah, I'm just about to try and challenge him and hopefully become the leader. Maybe. I think it really changes the way that you take the photos, because you're used to being the other side of the camera. You kind of know what you want out of a shot, and it's a lot easier to like do your concept from beginning to end when you have full control over the whole process. I found that actually quite fulfilling, because it's like starting from scratch and building something completely of your own. The graphic design side actually really helped me with editing afterwards, so I can do digital art over them. You know, if it's like a superwoman, I can't just be flying, so I can make it look like that now, and have all the effects that I can use. So it's really helped me. And also when I was learning graphic design, I did some 3D work, and that helped me with learning how to make 3D print meshes, which is what Jin is. He's a 3D print model. Yeah.
Wow.
And I've got a 3D printer at home, so I use that quite a bit as well. So it's a lot of fun to do. It's really tough, that one. I think one of my favourites is Harry Potter. It's kind of a closet one. I don't go on about it, but I absolutely love Harry Potter. It came at a time when I was in hospital for 10 years when I was younger, from 9 to 19. And it came out around that time, and it gave me an escapism. I guess I'd call myself a Potterhead, that's what they call myself. And hopefully one day I'll get to go to Harry Potter World, I've never been. But I'm really into that, and I do love my anime series. I like Naruto, One Punch Man, Attack on Titan, Sword Art Online, all those ones. And the Death Note, that was a really good one. I love anime because it deals with some really dark subjects, but then injects this humour into it that it's kind of unexpected, and it's a juxtaposition, but it works, and it kind of lightens the dark of subject matter, and I really appreciate that with anime. So yeah, that's one of my favourite things. Today I'm going to be showing you a Harley Quinn cosplay. It's a bit of a mashup with a suit and her big mallet. It's one of my favourite props, and I hope you like it. So I'm wearing the Harley Quinn suit. This suit is actually one that you can get printed from your design. I made it for you, so you can make your vectors, whatever, and do it. And then this prop was kind of a nightmare. It took me 2 days to do it, but I thought it would take a lot longer, I'll be honest with you. I started with like thermoplastic and the uniform, and yeah, it's my baby now, and I don't think I'll ever let it go.
Can you give it a swing?
I want to say to my fans, thank you so much for subscribing. You helped me make this prop and this outfit, and your subscriptions keep going to more content. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much.